Now at 6, reports show a former Milwaukee mayor has died in a possible murder-suicide. What we know about Jeremy Ferguson's death ahead in a live report.
Plus, a crazy scene out of Los Angeles when a small plane hits live power lines and crashes into a parking lot. We'll tell you what happened to the pilot after coming up later on in the show. But first.
Oh yeah, you see the sign. Rip City, Oregon. Blazers back in action here at the Moda Center tonight against the Spurs. First playoff game in 5 years. Game 3, 1-1 series right now. Spurs best player, maybe he'll play, maybe he won't. We have a whole lot to break down as the Blazers are welcoming tens of thousands of fans into the Moda Center for the first time in a long time. Playoffs back in Portland. Sunrise at 6 starts right now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on your Friday. I'm China Green.
And I'm Matthew Herchik. Glad to have you with us. It was like Tom Rinaldi or something there. It was so dramatic.
Trailblazer Tommy. Trailblazer Tommy today.
We will get to your weather and traffic in just a minute, but first, we are taking a live look at the Moda Center where we just saw Thomas Schultz because we are just hours away from the Blazers taking on the Spurs in their first home playoff game since 2021. Now with the series tied at 1 game apiece, the Blazers are hoping to take that lead, of course, over the Spurs tonight. But there's one question that could potentially determine their fate, and that's whether Victor Wembanyama will play tonight.
So during Game 2 in San Antonio, he hit his head on the court, and now he's in the NBA's concussion protocol. Though he's traveled to Portland with his team earlier this week, and the Spurs coach says he's progressing, his status for tonight's game is still uncertain.
And even though it's up in the air whether Wembanyama will play, the Blazers saying that they are preparing as if he will. That's because the Spurs won 2 out of 3 games against the Blazers during the regular season without Wembanyama. And even during Tuesday's playoff game, the Spurs were still up by 14 in the fourth quarter without him.
We hope he plays. We hope he plays. We hope he's healthy so we can go out there and compete.
Well, we got to be ready for both situations. We know, even though if it doesn't play 1 or 2 games, whatever it is, we're going to face him soon.
I think we understand that we can't get too high. You know, we won 1 game and it's beautiful and it's nice. Nobody expected us to win, so that got out of the way. But we have a long job ahead of us.
And as we look forward to the Blazers game tonight, Sunrise reporter Thomas Schultz is live inside the Moda Center this morning, getting us hyped for the game. So Trailblazer Tommy, what's going on over there?
Guys, we got a lot going on. A lot of preparations are being made this morning for the Blazers v. the Spurs, as I was just telling you. Game 3 coming up here tonight. First one here in the Rose City for this series in this first round matchup. Guys, we got some video we want to show you as well of just some of the scenes we're expecting to see here in just a few hours. This is just some video from past games. You can see that Rip City sign as well. But look, tens of thousands of fans expected here tonight. The only thing that's left is standing room tickets. That's all that we have left here available for tonight's game. So not much left if you're trying to get in the door, but there's still a little bit. Look, it's standing room only, as you would expect with the Spurs, and maybe not, Victor Wembanyama coming to town. Now, as China just mentioned, he banged his head in Game 2. Unclear if he's going to play today or not. But either way, Blazers full steam ahead. They're taking on the Spurs, hoping to take the series lead. And guys, if they can take a 2-1 lead here in Portland, Game 3, you gotta think Game 4, they're looking pretty good too, regardless of if Big Vic plays or not. A 2-1 series sounds pretty sweet, guys.
It sounds fantastic. Thank you, Thomas. And although some 20,000 fans are expected to pack the Moda Center tonight, you won't be getting the traditional free playoff t-shirts we know and love. However, Portland Gear stepped up and gave out shirts to 200 ticket holders. The shirts have the phrase "Red Hot Rising" on them. It's a nod to the Blazers of the years past and to the promise of what could be.
I would put mine on, but I I don't know that I could get it on. Where's Rod going?
Well, I at least have a hat.
Shirt too?
He's got a hat too.
Found a hat. Okay.
I like this shirt. I think it might be a little big for me, but.
I like the shirt too. I really do. Yeah, Red Hot Rising. Sweet.
It's a medium.
Yeah. All right. So I've had this hat. It's been on the floor under my desk collecting dust, and I looked at it. They gave these to the media back in 2018 when we were in the playoffs. But a classic Blazer hat right there. I would put it on, but you know what? I feel like I'm having a good hair day, so I don't want to. All right, here's a look at our Salem sky camera. We have blue skies over the state capitol. 42 degrees is the temperature outside. Here's a look at some of our valley sky cameras here around the Portland area. That's mainly clear skies out in Washington County over the Reserve Golf Course from the Explorer to Alta Valley camera. It's chilly out, 42 degrees. Clear over the Columbia and the Interstate Bridge from the Vancouver to the Springs at the waterfront camera. And PDX is reporting temperatures in the low 40s out there this morning. All right, to the bus stop we go. Beautiful day. I mean, there's a mixed bag of some cloudiness this morning, but generally this will quickly just become a sunny day, all areas, and we'll get up to about 66 when the kids get out of school. Here's Chris.
Okay, Rod, thanks for that. We start with a TriMet alert. TriMet letting us know right now there's some delays on the Max Orange line to Milwaukee due to an earlier security issue near Southwest 5th and Lincoln. So be aware of that as you board trains this morning. The freeway drive after some earlier trouble near the Fremont Bridge on I-5 southbound, that's cleared. And we were zipping right along. This is a live look up near Columbia Boulevard. The headlights here, actually, that's the northbound commute heading up towards North Portland and Vancouver. That looks pretty good. Door number 2, let's try that again. Door number 2 takes us over to the west side. This is out near Murray Boulevard, Highway 26. Wide open, guys. Lots of elbow room out there with a speed limit clip on the freeways on this Friday morning.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. We knew this morning a former Milwaukee mayor has been found dead alongside his wife in Southern California.
Yeah, police say new evidence, including a note, points to a possible murder-suicide. Sunrise reporter Corey Johnson is live with what we know right now. Corey.
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. China police in Los Angeles say Jeremy Ferguson was found dead inside a Venice home alongside his wife, Mandy Zelinka. Now, officers responded to a call initially reported as a suicide Tuesday morning. When they arrived, they found Ferguson and Zelinka both dead from gunshot wounds. Investigators say Ferguson left behind a note, and the case is now being examined as a possible murder-suicide. That's according to the Santa Monica Daily Press and the LA Times. Now, he also had strong ties to the Portland area, serving as mayor of Milwaukee from 2009 to 2015 and spending nearly 2 decades working for TriMet. Before his death, Ferguson was the director of operations and placemaking for Downtown Santa Monica Incorporated, a nonprofit focused on economic development. Now, right now, investigators have not released additional information about what exactly might have led up to that shooting. Matthew, China.
Our Corey Johnson reporting live. Thank you, Corey. And since the story deals with suicide, a reminder that if you or someone you know is struggling, help is available 24/7. Just call or text 988, the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which provides confidential support and crisis resources. Again, that number is 988. Well, take a look at this. New video shows a small plane hitting live power lines, erupting into a ball of sparks before crashing into a Los Angeles area parking lot. Officials say the 70-year-old pilot was the only person on board. Witnesses pulled him from the wreckage. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but is now recovering. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. The LA Times reports a series of incidents at the San Fernando Valley Airport with growing calls to shut it down.
Before we get over to Rod, we're taking a live look from our Wells Fargo Skycam, taking a live look at the Moda Center where 20,000 fans will pack the house later on tonight. Rod,
Yes.
what's the weather going to be like if maybe you're walking over to the arena or taking a trip over there?
You're strolling, you're feeling it. It's mostly clear. What time's tip-off again? Do we know?
7:30?
7:30. So temperature, I mean, it'll still be in the 60s. Oh, how about that?
There you go.
Wow, yeah. Okay, this is going to be an exciting night in Portland. We have a nice day coming up. I'm showing you the cameras that show some cloudiness right now. Many of our cameras just show clear skies, but there's some low clouds kind of nipping the West Hills this morning from the look of Providence Park, 43 degrees. And then the Chehalem Tasting Room camera out in Sherwood, looking out over the vineyard, has some clouds as well, and it's 41. But if you look overall, it's a pretty clear start to our day, including at the coast, and this will easily be a sunny Friday. So I know the low clouds never got out of here yesterday. They did clear last evening. Temperatures 39 in Scappoose, 35 in Battleground. A reminder that there's the chance of some spotty freezing temps tomorrow morning. I mean, it's getting pretty chilly even out there right now. Estacada down to 36, but Salem's 42. Good looking weather map today. Everybody expecting sunshine, about 50 out in Baker City at 5 o'clock. This shows mid 60s, could be upper 60s up and down I-5, and pretty similar at the beach because the wind direction today is north-northeast. I mentioned all of our coast cameras are showing clear skies right now. So 68 today, a lot of sun tomorrow, 66. Sunday, our Futurecast models show some spotty showers in the afternoon popping near the mountains. So keep an eye. The rain chance is not zero. I mean, there might be a shower, but overall it looks like we'll be dry and 66 degrees. And that is your update.